Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Oxygen Not Included playthrough in Oxygen Not Included with me, your host, Luckymarine. And it's cycle 6, and I left you off at cycle 2. So what happened with the other cycles? Well, yeah. I tried doing an episode whilst I was still a little bit hungover from New Year's Day shenanigans, and it was ridiculous. It was stupid. So that all got. I even whilst I was doing it, I was like, no, this isn't good enough. Plants have died. Who has died? Plants have died. That's. Yeah, I know. Anyway, let me just run through what I did in that in the period between being crap at what I'm doing, i.e. making videos for YouTube, and now. So we managed to trap this hatch in the little area here. We've got approximately 15 tons worth of sandstone, and hopefully the hatch will make light work of that, turn it into coal for us. That'll be good for long term. Next, we had access to our water, or we broke through to the water. We've got a pump already set up. We've got the water pump to it. We've got the power cable to it. Everything's all set up already. So that's just ready to be plumbed in to wherever we need. Also got a farming area up here, but then I realized that this area is quite hot. In fact, didn't we? Yeah, we found a steam geyser down here, which was pretty cool. But oh wow, chlorine geyser. Why would you ever need a chlorine geyser? Geyser. And I think it's geyser. I don't know. It depends where you come from, apparently. Looking at the heat around here, and knowing that we are going to at some point need a poopy water area, or a poopy water tank. What is this? Polluted dirt. Have we got nowhere to? Yeah, we've got a compost heap that's about to get built, so we can get rid of our polluted dirt. Oh my word! There's lots of things that need disinfecting. Anyway, I'm thinking about putting my my poopy water tank somewhere over here, somewhere in the heat. Oh dear. Just so that hot scorching is temperatures reaching 36 are hot. You're 41, so you're midway between hot and scorching. So I'm assuming, I'm assuming that a poopy water tank here would over time have less germs in it. It kind of makes sense. I don't really want to be wrecking into chlorine. Maybe we just make it. Are you chlorine? Yeah, chlorine. I was going to say we should just make it long and thin. Have a long, thin poopy water tank. But this is just a steam geyser, which is going to constantly be making fresh, clean water. So I want to be down this way, taking advantage of this never-ending supply of liquid and never-ending supply of heat as well. If we can make use of that. Special immeasurable. Interesting. And you create a vacuum. Alright, I mean there are many things that we can do with geysers. So we'll do that. Is there anywhere else where I could put this poopy water tank? Anywhere else? Because it's a bit hit and miss over here. I don't want to be breaking through into chlorine. I mean there's no germs over here. Sometimes when you get into the hot areas like this, you get igneous rock, which is crawling with a slime lung. You don't want to be breaking into that. What's this as well? Slime with slime lung. Yeah, it always writes its own story, doesn't it? Yep, slime with slime lung. Yeah, you don't really want to be wrecking into this early on. It's just, you're going to have a bad day. Gonna have a bad day. So where do we go? Where do we go? I think just a tank, like. There, are you chlorine? Hydrogen. Alright, so we can knock through here. I don't want any of this in our base. But no, this is all 46, 45, 44. Yeah, we'll leave it bare rock as well. Just so we've got the... so it filters through to the water. I'll need a pump in there, because once it's filled with poopy water... oh dear. Once it's filled with poopy water, I don't really want to be going in there ever again. So a totally hermetically sealed tank. I mean, it's a temporary tank, but we might as well do a good job of it. With vents at the top and such. Let's get on. So yeah, I built these planter boxes, and then I realised that there was heat over here. So the two on this side were getting stifled. So I'm going to shuffle them a little bit further this way, just in towards the cool, so they'll grow just that little bit better. I'm probably going to wait for this growing cycle to be done. Let's get rid of... Let's deconstruct you. And... build some more there. Because of the decor, yeah, it's not good with planter boxes. So we'll do like a 4 gap, build a statue or something, and another 4 gap, and then build another statue. But we'll gradually move them into the cooler area of the base. What we're researching at the moment. We did get a bit of research knocked out. So we've got all primary level research done. We're on to sanitation, of course. And let's have you digging this way, because it would please me. And I could do with this being built as well, before we generate any more poopy oxygen from this polluted dirt. Can you imagine that? You unblock the toilet and just leave it in front of the toilet, just in your bathroom. Just a big lump of poop. No. No, I cannot. Yeah, just get it in there. There we go, that's better. Make our place just a little less horrific to live in. A little bit of oxygen generation as well. We were starting to run a little low, so could do with gas permeable tiles up here as well. Might do that soon. We kind of run out of sandstone, purely because I gave it all to my hatch to eat. Probably not the best plan I ever had. Let's also start our descent. Can't just because I haven't got any sandstone. Alright, let's dig that then. That might give you enough for a ladder. In fact, cancel that build as well. How much coal have you produced? 470 kilos. How much coal do we have? 225 kilos. Yeah, it won't be counting this. Plus we've got... I think we're going to be digging into coal over here. Nope. Nope. Oh, here's coal. I mean, we could grab a sliver of coal, I suppose. 720... So yeah, about 700... Wow, what? Why is it? There's a difference. $620 odd, 582 kilos of coal in that square, but then there's 740. I suppose coal it comes in seams, and some of it's good and some of it's not so good, but oh well. Let's have mealwood seeds here, and here, and here. And can we dig a little bit more sandstone, because we're a little bit desperate for it. I have given all my sandstone So the little hatch rascal. We'll probably just dig out under here actually. Kind of a... maybe. Is that fertilizer? Yeah, fertilizer is a little bit weak. Let's not dig there. Anything with sand above it. Sand is immediately going to drop. So I don't want to lose this water. I don't want to even risk losing that water. It's useful where it is. You chlorine? Yeah. How have we got chlorine in our start? Jobber. That's deeply unlucky. Let's take that out and that as well. Anything with a little crack usually has something a little bit extra. Sometimes. I say usually. Did that have a muckroot? Might have had a muckroot. Let's take that as well. And another mealwood seed. Splendid. What were we researching? We have done with sanitation. So let's go for... I'll take its artistic expression would be nice. Farm tile maybe. Not a big fan of the hydroponic farm. It uses water. So I view them a little bit like the algae terrariums. With a slightly slanty-eyed look. Because, fair enough, they get rid of carbon dioxide. But we've got a skimmer down here that can do the same job. And instead of taking the clean water and then just eating it and not giving us anything back, apart from a bit of oxygen, at least the skimmer... Where's the skimmer? Is this a skimmer? The skimmer. At least the skimmer will produce contaminated, polluted water that we can then recycle and do things with. The terrarium takes water out of the system and never gives it back. I suppose we have a steam geyser, don't we? Decisions. I'm still stuck in my old oxygen or not included ways where they didn't have the magical geyser. They didn't have... Look, it just produces water all the time. They didn't have these ways of producing water just willy-nilly. Actually, should we just dig out there? Have a carbon dioxide pit. Let's also have a bathroom somewhere. I think it's probably going to be... I want it close to the colony, but I don't want it... Let's have it here. Let's dig out you. We'll replace you with a wall. And in terms of plumbing, we'll have a... Can we fit a shower in there? We cannot. Let's deconstruct this. Oh, it's going to be a tiny bathroom. What do we need for a latrine? A toilet and a wash station. That is it. So we can put our shower in another area of the base. I think that, yeah, that might make sense. I usually like a contained room where I've got the likes of a lavatory and a shower and a... Why are you in a different area? And a sink, all in the same place. But if you've got a shower, there's no need for a sink there. If you've got a sink there, there's no real need for a shower. You might think that you can't wash your whole body in a sink, but try it. You can. It takes a long time, but it does. You can do it. So let's have a latrine here, a toilet and a wash station just here. To that end, let's cancel that. Although let's do deconstruct that, and maybe that. If we're going to have a carbon dioxide pit down here, then I at least want a way of the carbon dioxide getting down there. No, dig that as well. So plumbing. Lavatory. Oh, I need that. I need this. Dug out first. We should have come in from the top. It's alright, we'll get there. We will get there. And let us deconstruct you. That should give us that seed back. Better do. And we'll continue with the plants of... Oh, what? Plants have died. Yeah, no. We'll continue this way. Let's cancel that. Let's give you a little bit of room. 1, 2, 3. And we'll dig. You let out. So 3 a gap, 3 a gap, and we're going to be putting statues here just to try and get rid of the horrific decor penalty that planter boxes give you. I don't know why they give you such a massive decor penalty. Can't they spruce them up a little bit? And who is stressed? Gossman is stressed. Right. Dig you lot as well. Why do we not have... Why is this a thing? Let's build that as well. And you. And you. We'll set up the lavatory and we'll set up the sink. Why it's under medicine, I'll never know. Set up the sink as well. We'll have a tile just here and a pneumatic door just there. That should seal that whole room off. And it should become a latrine. I don't know when it becomes a latrine. I don't know when it's all plumbed in. Does it become a latrine? But or when it's enclosed. What is this? Phosphorite. Phosphorite. What do you get used for? Building power systems. Oh, I forgot there's a hatch over here. And you need to be harvested. You were semi-harvested and then decided to go to bed. Brilliant. Now I'm thinking of overproducing food, because we can produce food from nothing. They just need planter boxes and mealwoods and they'll produce food. And the hatch will eat either the meal lice, they'll also eat the rotten food in the ration box that drops out of the ration box. So that might be a thing. That might be a thing that we do. Have a hatch living on sandstone, have a hatch living on rotting food. What's there to not love? And we're getting artistic expression done soon. Let's cancel that. Nope, cancel. You can be doing other things. Look up here. Let's have you made out of decor plus 20. Let's go for decor plus 20. So one here, and I want one over here somewhere, but oh well. Yeah, just so it's even. Once this mealwood has given us its juicy fruit, we'll unplant it. We'll probably unplant all this lot actually. 3 mealwood plants for a single duplicate should be enough. Is that now? It is. So this is now a latrine. It doesn't need to be plumbed up. Nothing. It's just it needs a door on. It needs to be enclosed. Just needs a toilet and a wash station, and that is it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that as is at the moment. not going to plummet in just yet, just because we haven't prepped where it's going to go. And let's, before you start doing art, let's just have you on art instead. I think we need more storage. Let's make a little bit more over here. Kind of central in the colony. Please make it good. What skill was it? Construction raised to 2. Brilliant. And let's copy you into there as well. What's it going to be? May immediately disinfect it. It's like, yeah, it's shitty. It's quaint. It's quaint. What has that done for the decor? Debris is not good. Yeah, we need to sweep the debris up. We also need to put floor in. I don't know if I want to put mesh floors in and allow the gas transfer, or if I want to kind of block off this area, because I don't need this area to be oxygenated. At the moment, I want my oxygen to stay around the livable area. So it might be worth... No, it's a pneumatic door. We need better doors, don't we? Might be worth closing off this shaft. So let's research manual airlock. Also, I'd like all of this swept. And you are stifled because of not atmospheric, just because of the heat. You're still quite hot? Yeah, still quite hot. Yeah, about here is alright. We might expand our plants have died, yeah. Might expand our growing area over here as well. That's going to annoy me. I want to put paintings above, but we don't have the gap for 2. Although no, the statues are doing alright. Statues are doing an okay job. What are you? Quaint and quaint. Did you just eat a meal wood seed? Maybe not. What is this? Pinch of pepper seed. Pinch of pepper seed. What is a pinch of pepper seed? Pinch of peppermint. I think that it's this. Now these are quite difficult to grow. They need phosphorite as fertilization and need to be irrigated with polluted. Oh no, it's too much hassle. Too much hassle. You can live off mealwood seed. Mealwood seed. Meal lice. Meal lice. Is it meal lice? Mealwood. Yeah, they can live off mealwood for a while. It'd be fine. What are you again? Hydrogen. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get up to this hydrogen pocket. I also need all this swept. Some useful stuff there. And if we put strain on algae via water, is it going to just plummet through here? Is there any examples that we can see? You can see this filling up. I don't know. I know that fertilizer, over time it can degrade, and if you've got just fertilizer and then a gap underneath, it can break through. I wonder if algae is the same. Maybe. Maybe. How you getting on with your coal? We have a ton of coal, and he has 14 tons of sandstone. Brilliant. Let's copy your settings into you and you and you and you. There we go. Good. Meal ice. Unrefrigerated. Oh, we got seed from here as well. Most excellent. You should be on a sweep order. Let's not have that hatch come and eat you. So food generation is fine. Oxygen generation looks like it's okay as well. We do have a system in place to allow duplicates to poo better than this, but I want things organized. I want things sorted out. So, what kind of heat have we got over here? 40 odd degrees. Good. What receipts do we get? We got the manual airlock, which we are going to use just here, I think. Let's deconstruct that and then use this. Press O to flip it around and then put it in there. We might also block off that as well. I don't want to be generating oxygen and then be going to parts of my base that I don't really need it in. I'd rather have it contained. And it's still going to be breathable up here. How much coal we got? A little bit up here. We'll probably go for one more cycle. I know I said I was meant to be doing 20 odd minute episodes, but this is already a little long. But it'll make up for the fact that, well, it won't make up for the fact, but I haven't had a video recently, so you can have one that's a little longer. Next, research will be, what's this? Airflow tile, good. Air systems, I think, so that we never actually have to use terrariums. I think I'm going to put oxygen generation here. I'm going to try have an enclosed system. We did experiment with enclosed systems right at the beginning. What is this? What have you got? Okay. Random bottle of water. We did experiment with enclosed systems when we first started, oxygen not included, so should be able to, as long as it's not changed. Basically a room with an electrolyzer in it that produces hydrogen and oxygen. You pump the hydrogen oxygen mix out, take the hydrogen to a hydrogen generator, and it's almost self-sufficient. The hydrogen can feed back into the electrolyzer and the pump. If you've got like a battery in there, it might work. It kind of almost did. It was efficient, using its own hydrogen to power itself. Things are a little bit slow with 3 duplicates. I know we do have a toilet, and yet you're having to unplug this one, but systems need to be in place. I'm sorry. We can't just willy-nilly connect this up. Stress is getting a little high. Stress is indeed getting a little high. Might have to put some more artwork around. We'll see. We've got massage tables if we need. Also, a little lump of oxalate here. And a bottle emptier. Should have a bottle emptier. Oh no. We'll need a bottle emptier over a polluted water tank, which means this can't really be fully enclosed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, let's get the mealwood seeds swept as well. But as I said, that is going to be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, we're looking alright. We are looking alright. We've got the bathroom sorted. We've had the bathroom sorted for a few cycles now. It's not plumbed in. I mean, the plumbing's here. I might just sort that out now, actually. Whilst you're all here. Deco plus 10. Do we have a bit of granite? We do. Pipes don't need a decor bonus, do they? We're already having a bonus for being in that room, so we'll not bother with that. Building intake, so I need you down this wall and into them two. You two can feed straight out of there. I did have a plan for this. Instead of pipes just being all over the place, just a hodgepodge of just mess, I did think about running poopy pipes this way and up and down, and running the freshwater pipes in this way and up and down this side. So to that end, this pipe needs to come all the way out to this side of the base, and then it can go up to the poop water tank. So if we've got anything in the middle that produces crappy water, we just push it off to one side, and we know it's definitely gonna merge up with a pipe that's heading to our crap water tank. So we separate our good water pipes and our poopy water pipes. Was the plan. Might be a little inefficient though. We'll see. Nope. If you're going to be out in the open, let's have you at least made of granite. Maybe? Igneous rock? No. Decor plus 20. So when you're out in the open, let's make you out of granite. It looks a little bit silly. I grant you that. Why are we coming all the way over here just to go to this tank? Yeah. Yeah, it does look silly. So the pipe's going to be in here. But then there's going to be a pump up here as well. Be a water pump just there. That's going to be feeding poopy water to things. Oh, I don't know now. With this plan, I'd need my poopy water tank over here. That would make more sense. But I've already started building it. So we've got cold biome down here. I don't know. Why are you 45-degree igneous rock? I bet they were carrying you to one of these. Then it was bedtime, so they dropped it on the floor and then they went to bed. Same here. Anyway, I'm Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. I'm going to ponder over what I'm going to do with my pipes. Sounded better in my head. I think initially just getting pipes to where they need to be will be best. We can always retrofit them afterwards, but that was the plan. Have like a sewage main down this side, have a freshwater main down this side, and feed them in from different sides of the base. But until next time, I've been Luckymarine. You, as always, have been amazing. Join me next time for more with oxygen not included. I'm going to record another one right now, just so I've got it ready for tomorrow. And yeah, do take care.